السلام عليكم. نكمل تختيم لعبة ألان ويك 2. طيب
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
النفق الغريب ده. كان جديد ترى كله راح. سلام ما تشوف شيء. لا
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
احنا هنا وش الطريق؟ غموض والله اللعبة دي.
I had found the murder site.
في هنا
Somehow the
جبت
heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
كونكت. طيب أنا ما أدري مين غلبت فيه أول حلقة.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
مشينا منطقة جديدة. اوف كنا المنطقة اللي ايوه نفس المنطقة اللي هو بس من ورا انا ملوت هنا. ايش في اتوقع اخذتها، اتوقع لا ما اخذتها. ناخذها والله. ورمنيت طلعت علامة الاستفهام اللي هي هذه على الدائرة لوت، وهذا لازم ناخذها بعدين، وهذه توقع في ورانا اللي أول ما أخذناها. توقع تقدر تاخذها مع الجنب يمكن من هنا، لها طريقة يعني. شوف حلو. طيب طول مرة هنا. حلو أخذناها الحين دي راحت. في واحدة قدام هنا، واحدة هنا. تمام. تاخذ النور. طلقنا من هنا. نشوف اللي ما أخذناه. ناخذ النور حقنا.
Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
كل مرة نتعرف على اللعبة أكثر. لا هي قدام طلعت. تمام. طبعا أنا غلطت طلقتين. رحم أمكم روقوا. هذه فوق. توقع فوق. بس اني يختفي المفروض يطلع لي يا راجل. توقع فوق هذا. طيب خلينا نشوف الثانية. احنا جوا. خلينا نتوقع. دي أخذناها اللي جوا. طيب أتوقع أخذناها. هذه اللي شفتها والله. لا لا إن شاء الله. حلو حلو. ناخذ النور. طيب شفنا هذه ما هي موجودة خلاص نمشي. خلنا نحفظ شي نعيد من هناك. شي بلوت وشي يحطون توقع يعني لوت. ايوه قدام.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing
ان شاء الله
again.
نحصلها موجود. ندق مشوار على الباب. شو اقول لك هنا؟ حلو. ايوه. حلو. نطور. بشير في برج يبغانا نروح اللي هو هذا توقع. ايوه. هذا البرج اللي قدام. بدي بلوت يا اخي. يرن هنا.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he...
تخطي يا ابغى لوت. يعني مع الباب هذا توقع. ايش في كمان؟
Maybe he was a victim. Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
في واحد هنا. شوف مين عاد. شو كان الحلو ذا. ما في لوت يا اخي. ما معنا طلقة راجل ولا شيء. تمام شيء. Great.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
هي شيء. والله لا يمين. Get out.
Alice!
عندي.
Alice!
بنت شكلها. بنت مين ما أدري.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
نجيب شيء شكل الكاميرا هذه. بارت 1. هذا حلو.
Part 1.
راح
What was
نحط
Alice
الكاميرا.
working on?
الكاميرا يا أخوي. look for Alice. نبحث عنها يعني. أشوف الكاميرا.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes.
Alice.
Oh,
Scratch was terrorizing her.
أعطنا
Why?
شريط. هاي ايش في كمان هنا؟
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
رجعنا للبيت.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom. It's insane. And there's so much of it.
أنا موجود. تبغى أتكلم؟ شوف إيش فيها. حفظ.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by...
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on... Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he... Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now? Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising. Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at me.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the...
Okay,
باللي قلت خطة يا أخي.
here. This is all I have. Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
طيب.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this... Think, Saga. The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
نمشي يعني ولا؟
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but...
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
حلو أخي.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn
Hello.
puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels love.
No, thank you. Those beady
Hello,
dead
and
butterflies still
welcome
could
to
be
Coffee
nice.
World, Motif, Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our own Deer Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin.
مع الباب اللي هو
It won't open.
That concludes our debate on whether pets
Just tuning in. You're
listening to the Pat May Radio Hour, brought to you by Damon's Family Roast Jerky. What an eventful day here in Green.
إذا الباب
It doesn't budge.
Hello?
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town.
في طرف هنا. No والله والله. طريقة من
I need bolt cutters.
ما يكون
I swear I brought my full kit along.
نروح بالكار يعني ولا؟
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice. Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. You know Koskela owns it. Owns many things.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir.
Hey, how's it going?
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was? I bet it was a job.
I don't know.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
خلنا حفلة غنائية. فيه لوتر؟ أخيرا بلق هو ما أدري ويك وحفظ إنه
Excuse me. Do you know where? Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
وش هي؟ في موضوع
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner...
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real mood.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga.
I'm missing something. I should try profiling.
Just like my marriage.
Flooding did this?
الملفات
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Doesn't make sense.
الرجال الأول
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years. Shows up murdered. Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Elmo made it sound like I lived here. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
they say about it? A sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a gun.
They also say silence is golden.
Whew. Hot. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steep.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Half deer, half man.
Hello.
Wow.
Where's the time gone?
السلام عليكم. تحتي